Welcome to the Heroic Voice. I am Dennis Maloney, the president of Heroic Publishing, and I am here on March 28th, 2026, with Theodore Riddle, comic book entrepreneur, creator, and I want him, if he's willing to do it, to talk about his stuff. Theodore, it's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you. Thank you for coming in. This is the Heroic Voice, where I talk to comic book creators and other interesting people on a variety of subjects. I am Dennis Maloney, publisher of the Heroic Multiverse, where we feature good girl and bad girl artwork, super babes, and all kinds of Silver Agey style stories.
Thank you for
What
having me.
what can you tell us about the work that you do?
Well, I've been a penciler, inker, author, word balloons, the whole works for 35 years. My first creation was Compu-M.E.C.H. MEC is an acronym for Mechanically Engineered Computerized Hero. That I did 28 issues. These were graphic novels, all 128 pages each. And that took up the most of 30 years. Um, I have a small toy line. This is the plastic figure of Tommy Chase. And I believed, hang on. Oh, Coffee Mac is not here for this short notice.
Tell us
But I
who
have
Tommy
two
Chase
characters.
is.
Yes, Tommy Chase is the controller of the mech unit. And the mech unit is basically a robot hero that he controls with the help of Dr. Green, who invented the CompuMech program and the robot. And um, he controls this robot that is the hero, um, kind of like an extension of Tommy. And he goes out and fights crime. He
All
does
right.
what's right, the right thing. And whatever happens to the robot, if the robot gets hurt, then Tommy gets hurt physically. So that's where the jeopardy comes to Tommy. And Dr. Green just tries to oversee everything over all computers and everything, and oversees the mission. And then hopefully they survive it. And luckily they have for 28 issues.
28 issues.
And I'm trying to um just I'm gonna guesstimate 120 issues, 128 pages each. I'm presently turning them into 24 issue comic books.
Mhm.
I'm coloring them because they were first done in black and white. I have the first issue here, um, this pile of paper, and this coloring is the first issue.
Cool.
I'm just picking out random pages, and I'm going to do this on a print on demand. Um, because I'll be real honest with you, I've been doing this for 35 years, and trying to hit distributors and trying to do the a thing that I call the kicker start, because you can't impede on somebody's trademark. And I've been posting it all over Facebook for this comic called the Dragon King God Killer. And this character is basically Richard Bessior, a good friend of mine, lives up in Canada, and he's been my editor for all this stuff
Oh,
because I can draw like heck and write, but my punctuation is a little off. And you always need an editor to make sure everything makes sense and all that. And Richard's been a big help, and he's done it all for free.
oh
And
my. That's
and
very
he
generous.
and he also does reviews. I believe that you had a interview with him. He's a great guy, and this thing I couldn't have done it without him. The story behind the Dragon King God Killer is basically he was God's first son, and um, he God gave he never has a name. He's just called the Dragon King. He was given Earth as a place to rule over and make sure everything went right and people were kind and everything. And trapped in the molten lava of Earth, which I made a parallel as hell, was Satan, Lucifer. And, the Dragon King's such a nice guy, he plummets through the ocean and pulls Lucifer out of his hell. Now, he doesn't know that this guy is evil. And he's been his, what do you call that? A
Adversary,
confidant. What?
confidant.
Adversary. No, at this point in time, he's the best friend. He's an
Uh,
advisor. He doesn't. Here, I'll show you a picture. He does not even know what Lucifer looks like. Um, hang on. My first picture, cameo appearance of Lucifer in this comic book. Um, I'm sorry, my hands don't work so well. I've been drawing for so many years that they're not working as good as they should. It should be one more page. There it is. Lucifer. In the red with the sword. Can
hmm
you see it, Dennis?
Yeah, I can see it.
And that sword he's carrying is called the Demon Slayer. And then the Man King has no sons to rule the planet after he dies. So he asks Lucifer, where can I find this queen? And the queen is trapped in a lair by the hoarded by the dragon in a crystal ball that's on the cover.
Ah, so
And
it's a
basically the
quest.
queen, what?
So it's
Yes.
a quest of sorts.
Yeah, I'll speed it up. And the he tries to go save his queen, and the queen tells him to kill the dragon, you must stab him in the heart. Now the catch to it is the queen the whole time has been the dragon's heart, holding him back from destroying the world that he presently lives on Earth. And he kills the dragon and kills his queen at the same time.
Hmm.
And then the dragon curses him with immortality till the end of time. So basically, long story short, um, the Dragon King actually turns into the dragon, and he destroys the planet Earth, all the inhabitants. Because while he was gone, Lucifer is teaching them about free will, and
Um,
we can choose to do what's right or wrong with free will, and his people chose the wrong. So he destroys the whole planet, leaving it in burning ashes, and then God comes along, creates Adam and Eve. And then, the history of the Bible and all that. And like a billion years later, the Dragon King comes back to Earth searching for his queen, who may or may not be there because he's gone to every planet in the universe and has not found her. And long story short, he Lucifer is there, and he kills Lucifer, and then in turn kills God after he's destroyed the Earth, because when he kills Lucifer, the whole planet Earth blows up.
hmm.
And then after he's killed Lucifer, he kills God and the entire universe, and uh, that's it. It's the end of time. He dies, and his
Okay.
queen, who's been trapped in heaven this whole time, um, comes to save him, and they have children, and the children are the stars of the universe. Made by perfect DNA and VNA, which is a virus. In life, as we know it on this planet, we cannot live without viruses and DNA. It's like a constant battle between the two, and they're even written in the stars. And so, as he splits the single atom of the Big Bang theory, that was God. I believe that atom was God, and you split an atom, and what happens? You get billions and billions of more atoms because you cannot destroy matter. So in splitting the atom, there's heavens on each of those atoms, and a heaven for everyone. Like you'll never find a Jewish person in a Christian heaven or a Muslim in a Christian heaven. So each one of these heavens a person has to go to, whether you've committed sins or not. And maybe some people choose to do the wrong thing, and maybe they're happy at that. So there's a heaven for them,
Hmm.
the sinners, whatever. I'm not going to say I'm without sin, but that's the story. And it ends with the Lord's Prayer. Mhm. And 3 issues, 4 years later, a broken hand, and I'm still going.
Glad you're still going. Sounds pretty
Thank
elaborate.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's all my creation and my imagination on all the things that I've kind of like dealt with in life, and it's been a good life.
glad to hear that.
Thank you.
What did you like best about the work? Did you have a particularly favorite story in those 28 issues of the other one or in this one?
Yeah, there's a constant theme in my work. I don't remember which issue it was, but Compu-M.E.C.H has another dealing with God, and he gets trapped in heaven with no way out back to, oh, he has Lisa, Tommy's girlfriend, and Compu-M.E.C.H has to get back because Tommy can't get back. He's trapped up there too, because remember, they're one and the same.
Uh-huh.
So it's a theme about God and what's right and what's wrong and all that sort of stuff. And it was done in the style of an artist I really admire called Jay Lee. He did Namor, and then he did Hellshock for Image. Um, the man was knew his anatomy, and Joe Kubert always told me, I mean, it's okay to get off the grid a little bit with your anatomy and your styles, but first you have to learn how to draw the human figure. After you do that, you can like stretch it as far as people can believe. And if they can't believe it, you stretch it a little too far. Like Bill Sienkiewicz, very famous man. He stretched it to the point where, like, my God, what's coming out of this guy's head and his hand? And many artists have done that, and I admire that.
Mhm. Well, what's on what's on your project drawing board right now? Do you have another project in mind?
Yes, may I get up to show you, Dennis?
Yes,
I have it the
absolutely.
first page penciled. Hang on, be back 1 second. What? This is called the Black Rocket. Okay, I'll just scan up slowly. Can you see that?
Not very well, I'm afraid. Some of the
Not very
images do.
well. Is that better?
A little better.
Um,
Okay.
the
I can sort of see it now. Yes. Okay.
okay, the woman you see in the dark leotards, which every superhero seems to have, is the Black Rocket. And I don't want to tell too much about the story because it's just starting. All these books I'm going to do, the Dragon King God Killer, Compu-M.E.C.H, some 350 24-page comics. This is going to be a 3-issue comic. First page. I did this while I was the last panel. I was waiting for you on the circle one. There we go.
Productive work.
And yeah, I work quick. I draw quick, and then when I ink it, I refine it. So that's going to be a 24-page comic, 3-issue series, and I'm going with print on demand through Indie Planet and Lulu. And there's a couple other that Rich is finding for me, Rich Vesture, and hopefully we'll make some money.
All right. Then that raises the question, how do people find you in order to place the orders for the books if they're
Okay.
interested? And how can they
Yes.
follow you on social media?
Thank you very much for asking, Dennis. I'm on Facebook. I post. I try to get 3 to 5 posts a day showing my artwork. There's a group called the Dragon King God Killer. Um, if you want to join it, you're more than welcome. You can see daily posts on that from Richard and myself. There's the Compu-M.E.C.H group, and this Black Rocket is the name of this character. Um, that will also, Rich is working on starting a group for that one. So
Mhm.
by morning, well, by noon, I'll have this inked and photocopied, scanned, and it'll be up on our group.
Great. That's great. On your new
And the
group.
way, what?
On your new group.
Yes, that'll be the BlackRock. It'll be a new group. On Facebook. I'm also on LinkedIn. I've put myself out as a penciler because that's what I enjoy the most. I'm able to take anybody's script and turn it into a comic book. I worked with other people where I've just been a writer. They call me up on the phone. They've got like a sketchy outline of maybe a character they want to use, and they say, "Can you come up with a story?" By the end of the conversation, I got the whole comic book up here, and then I the way I write is I do thumbnails. The little tiny things like this is the whole um um what do you call that, the niche of the comic book, because without those thumbnails you cannot create this full page. And then I script it on another page, do the timing, how many pages is going to take. Like a fight scene is going to be 3, introduction is going to be 2, and then you do a section where the story actually happens, and then an ending. um it seems easy to me. I don't find it really that hard to do. I wanted to do this since I was 3 years old, reading comics in on my grandmother's basement. So I'm just trying real hard to. I've had a lot of these interviews, and I've been on. I live in Hackettstown, New Jersey. It's Warren County. I've been in Morris County, Sussex County, Warren County. It's all like the 3 counties there. I've been in every newspaper. I've been in the Star Ledger, and the Hackettstown Forum, way down there in what do you call that paper? The Star Ledger.
Uh-huh.
I've had reporters come in here, interview my comic books, interview me, and I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not that easy to be an independent publisher because there's the big guys out there,
Yeah,
you
right.
know, Marvel and DC and Image, and boom, they go to a comic book shelf and they see that and they walk right by you.
Absolutely, they do. Well,
Yeah,
I wish you the best of luck with these projects. Do you have any words of advice to give to somebody who's interested in starting a career in comics?
yeah, yes, all these comics I've done them for me. It doesn't matter what the person looking at it thinks about it. Um, they're stories from my heart. They're creations of my heart. It's a labor of love, and I don't expect anybody to buy Black Rocket. To be honest with you, I will solicit it on Indie Planet and Lulu, and hope for the best. And I am sell Grand Dragon Mat on Dragon King God Killer on um my kicker start, and I have my PayPal address there and everything. But if you're not doing it for you, there's
Who are
not
you
much of
doing
a
it for?
chance of
Yeah.
be happy. And the main goal is to be happy, you know.
Well, I want to encourage people to take a look at those Facebook pages, get a good look at
Thank
what
you.
it is you're doing, because you've been doing it now for 30 years, right? You're putting your whole
Yes, thank
soul
you.
into it. And I think that's worth at least a look, right?
Yes, thank you,
And
Dennis.
maybe some financial support as well.
Yeah.
Um,
May I
um,
ask you? May I ask you, Dennis? You have a lot of stuff on the behind you. What is all that?
what do you mean, what is
Your
all
your
that? We're
your
Heroic
your art,
Publishing.
your post, your it's what you publish.
Yes.
Oh, incredible! That's really great stuff. Beautiful
Well,
artwork.
thank you. You're not familiar with
Yeah.
Heroic Publishing?
I to be honest with you, Dennis, no, I only heard about you through Richard Vesher. You're doing the interview, and the work is incredible. How are you
Well,
doing with that?
let's take a moment then, and as long as we're doing this, encourage people who may not have, who are looking at this and may not have seen Heroic Publishing to visit our website at heroicmultiverse.com. All of that stuff back there is from, from stuff we produced. Our most popular character has always been Flair, and we do the League of
Oh, wow.
Champions. Um,
Uh-huh.
Liberty Girl, Sparkplug,
What's
Witch
that?
Cookie
Something
Clicker,
of Knights? What's that? Something of Knights I see there?
Southern Knights. There might be a Southern
Oh,
Knights cover.
Southern Knights.
Yeah, we did
That's
a
that's
joint project with Henry Vogel, a League of Champions Southern Knights crossover years ago. That's
oh
up. Oh,
wow.
that is up there. Yeah, that's the trade paperback that came out recently. Those are
Oh,
the
you're
covers of
oh
those.
paperback. I'm also an author. I'm writing a a prose version of Dragon King God Killer.
Oh, that's
It's going
great.
to be about 500 pages, and so I know what goes into this stuff. Now, you are the publisher,
Yes,
and you oversee all these books
I
that
write
are
most of
behind
them.
you.
Yeah,
You write them.
yeah.
Oh,
And
congratulations.
I recruit artists, and we work
Uh-huh.
together, and we produce comic books. That's what it's all about.
Yes, I hear you. I can relate.
Okay. Well, thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
Yeah, not a
You
problem.
should take a look at the website because there's a lot of good
Yes,
stuff up there.
I do have your website. I
Okay.
will look at it, but I just saw that beautiful artwork behind you, and I was asking, about it.
Yeah.
So if you ever need a pencil, I know you probably got a full staff, but I can email these to you by tomorrow, and
Sure, that'd be great. I'd love to see them. Get a better
thank
look
you.
at them than
Yeah,
on the screen here.
it's on this tiny screen.
Yeah. All right. Well, Theodore, thank you. I want to encourage people who have listened to this um, chat that we've been having, who like the heroic voice, to hit the like button, right? To subscribe, to share it, right? Let people know about the heroic voice and let people know about Theodore Riddle's work as well. Um, yeah, there are lots of talented people out there that people don't know about who really could use support from fans. Um, so,
Really love to do this stuff.
yeah,
Night after night, you come home from your 9 to 5, and you're at the drawing table, and it's just you never give up.
it's a labor of love, as they say.
Yep.
So, Theodore, I hope you have an excellent weekend. Thank you for being here. And I
Thank
hope
you.
we can do this again sometime.
Thanks a lot, Dennis. You take care and have a good evening.
Thank you.